In South Africa, there is a church in every corner, and the church is the heart of the community. For a very long time, as the warehouse, we have been engaging with these communities through doing. We would build projects, we would deliver services. And so today, our posture at the warehouse has changed. We don't just see need, but we see people. And we empower local church leaders and communities to respond to those needs. We've moved from focusing on programs, but focusing on people, because we believe that the local church is the most powerful vehicle for long-term justice and peace. And so to understand where we are, we have to look at where we have been.
In 2003, we started with direct service. We had the Care for Kids project for vulnerable children, Fusion for high-risk youth, and business development through WorkSpring. We were busy. We were doing good work. But we started to ask, is this creating the 100-year change we long for?
So by 2019, we reached another pivot turning point in our story. The commitment and courage, perhaps, to step past the traditional service delivery and community development models and begin looking at ways of change that would lead to 100-year transformation and would properly involve the very people and communities who we were claiming we wanted to see changed, that their agency and involvement in that change would become more prominent.
This is where we adopted a new strategy, nurturing the river of life. It was a shift towards capacity building. So instead of the warehouse running many projects ourselves, we focused on building capacity in church leaders to run their own projects. This required that we slow down and deal with the deep roots of injustice, and to shift from a more reactionary response to needs to a prophetic and intentional response. And how do we go about doing this? Well, at the warehouse, we walk with church leaders through a framework we call Uhambo, which literally means the journey.
Our Uhambo approach begins with reading and interpreting our context using pilgrimages to see our neighborhood with new eyes. Then we move to theological formation, where we use contextual Bible study to see what God is doing in our realities. In step 3, we move to development tools in order to move from simple projects to deep community engagements.
Then comes leadership formation, focusing on mentorship and emotional health through tools like trauma-informed framing.
Finally, we move into praxis and reflection, where leaders take concrete actions and then step back to learn and mentor others. It's a multiplier effect.
Transformation isn't a project, it's a journey. And it's a journey that we are honored to walk.